Hey everyone, this is Ken. I'm here with Greg Vasquez, Blue Devils A-Core 2014 and also 2015, and we're going to talk to him. What does it take to make the A-Core, and also what does it take to make the RCC baseline?
I think it just takes a lot of dedication and hard work in the individual. I mean, the instructors will give you a lot of good information, but I think it's up to the individual to go home and practice and apply those techniques and pointers that they give you, and especially just practicing and knowing your own tendencies to fix those and just be a better performer and better player.
Now, you were saying with RCC, it's indoors, there's a lot more dancing involved.
Yeah.
During the tryouts, what kind of dancing, what kind of moves did they teach you or that you had to learn?
I mean, with RCC, you can't really you can't really, point out what they're going to throw at you. I mean, they could throw headstands, they could throw rolls, you're rolling on the floor, they could throw anything at you. So, I mean, you have to be just prepared for them to throw anything at you, really. I mean, and I'm like blanking out right now.
No, that's fine. Now, I noticed a lot this year, they're doing a lot of groundwork. That you're out on the floor. I'm guessing there's also upwork. Would you say 50-50 that you're expected to do more ground versus on your feet, for lack of a better word? Or
I think your upper body has to be really engaged for rolling on the floor and stuff. I mean, throughout the season, they help you out with that stuff and they give you pointers. You just have to go home and practice and apply those things to really strengthen your body and your core to be able to look good while you do all those things on the floor. So, I mean, just following what the instructors tell you and going home and really perfecting them, I think that helps out a lot.
Okay, sounds good. I also want to talk about playing-wise. How did you get into your spot? Did you go to BDB, or did you go to System Blue, or did you get lessons? How did you?
I think just from my past experiences with different cores and also just practicing on my own different rudiments. And actually, I'd spend a lot of my time on that Vic Firth Education tab. I don't know if you've seen that. And it has all the different rudiments with like the gold, diamond, like the different speeds and like different exercises to get better at those. I spend a lot of time on those. But I mean, just like any other person, I think I'd really give credit to my past instructors and my past experiences with different cores. So yeah, I think just practicing home and all those things combined together makes me who I am today right now.
Gotcha. Now, which cores were those that you marched?
I actually marched Pacific Crest, and I also marched OCI, Orange County Independent, for a year in 2013. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Now, as far as the Vic Firth, I know it's one thing, they also had the Moeller technique as well.
Yeah.
Is that something that you learned as well? But I know that's not a System Blue way to do it. Not to say it's wrong, but how did you, when you saw that on the Vic Firth, is that the Moeller is that something that you got into? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I've been taught the Moeller, and I think it's just a good thing to know, just in case it comes across in a show or a certain technique that you need to do. I think one of the Moeller technique is really good just to know and understand, just like any other technique, and to be a really good, strong player. Like I said, I think it's well to know all these different types of techniques.
Gotcha. Also, when it comes to splits, of course, you get your metronome, you're there, but sometimes there's these splits that you're doing singles, you can't count it. And so, what's your secret? Whether you practice, whether you go home when you're alone. I mean, it's one thing when you're with the line, but when you're home alone, and
if I'm home alone, there's a couple things that I do. Sometimes I'll record myself actually playing the downbeats to a certain part or a certain split. I'll record it on my phone, and then I'll put headphones, and then I'll play it back, and then I'll split. I guess you'd say I split myself. And sometimes I just call over one of my drumming buddies, and I just split with them to just get really comfortable with what I'm doing. And it's just with experience, it's over time, you really get used to being a bass drummer and doing all those type of splits, especially like single sixes or like 16th notes. You really get accustomed to that stuff. So yeah, that's the things I do.
Gotcha. So with your phone, you say you play the downbeats, or you play the basic rhythm, and then you fit your note?
Yeah,
or how's it?
So say like I'm splitting a six tuplet. I'll just play the downbeats or just regular triplets. Say I'm playing the six couplet. I'll play a check in between, a 4 count check of triplets, check at the check at the check at the check at the triplet with my right hand, and then I'll record that, and then I'll play it back and I'll split myself. So that's what I mean.
Oh, I see. So you're playing the triplet check pattern, and then in between that, you're putting your hands in between, or you're putting your notes in between the check pattern. Is that?
Yeah. So like, if I were to do that, I'd record this like check at the check at the check at the check at the, and then I'd record that, and then replay it back. And then when I play it back, I play the unison check, and then I play the upbeats when I originally played the check when I recorded it.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay, and as far as with bass lines, it's you can definitely get the unison. But when was the first time your bass line was ultimately clean? Like, you and I, we know it. It's hard to do it on the tape. It's hard to hear it back on a recording as well. But when you're on the field and you just hit that unison, it's like this weird vacuum that goes on. What line were you with? Whether it was BD or with the Pacific Crest or with OC?
I think I'd say my time with OCI, my first year, just because the five of us, we were really close, and I think in a baseline, strong friendship is one of the factors in being a really good baseline. So I think that year, I mean, we were just really connected. So I think we were pretty solid that year, and that was the first time where I was like, wow, I'm in a good baseline. And ever since that, it's just progressed, and then now I'm at RCC, and now it's like even better. Our vibe is there. It's good.
Yeah. Now, when you first heard it, did you say? I mean, it was so clean. Did you think like, "Oh wow, something wrong happened," or a drum broke? Because that's what if Jim had have warned me about this vacuum, I would have like freaked out because it's this weird. It's like this weird time continuum, or like the air gets weird around you. So, how's that?
I think at any level. Whether you're a beginner or you've done this activity for years, I think you know that it's clean, and then like you feel it like right here, you know that it's clean. So I think my first time that happened, it wasn't anything that I didn't know. It was just surprising, and it was a really good feeling. It was a really good feeling. So I think, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got you now. Okay, well, hey, thanks. Is there anything else that you need to tell to the people who are going to be trying out for the BD baseline or the RCC baseline?
I think you should just go for it. I mean, even if you're a beginner, you could get your face out there. You'll get experience. You'll start to meet new people. It's just a really fun way to get started, actually. I mean, whether you're a beginner or, like I said, or you've done this for years, I think everyone and anyone should come and audition. It's a great experience.
All right. Thanks again, Greg. All right. Thank you. Thanks so much.